Hi there, this is Teresa. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to find out what Spirit wants you to know. What is it you need to know? What do you need to hear that's going to serve your highest good at this time? Keep in mind, this is general collective. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. If you could please like, comment, share, and subscribe, I would appreciate it. Let's start with Aries first. All right, Aries, what is it Spirit wants you to know? What is it you need to hear that's going to serve your highest good right now? Aries, those with Aries placement. Not everyone cheats. You need to open your heart and trust that your partner is not a cheater. You might be telling yourself that everybody cheats. It doesn't matter who you get involved with, that they're always going to be a cheater. That's not true. Yes, there are people that are cheaters, there are people that are liars, but you need to make sure that you're using your intuition to judge whether or not your person is actually cheating on you. You have this fear or this preconceived notion that you can't trust anyone, and that's just not true. So it looks like your best piece of advice is to seek guidance and wisdom from elders, people who are older than you, people who have been through what you've been through. They can help you maybe move away from that guarded energy and finding a sense of stability and security when it comes to how to trust someone or when to trust someone. Taurus, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Taurus, what is it Spirit wants you to know? What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? Every partner you commit to doesn't leave you, but the ones that do leave you, they're supposed to leave you. And the reason why is because there is a chance that you're supposed to be learning something and mastering something from each partner that you encounter. And when you stack up so many lessons, that's when you grow and evolve. And that's when you are actually supposed to meet the person you're supposed to meet. You have a lot of anxiety over investing in connections that you fear that every connection is going to come to an end. But that's not true because we have the Two of Cups. So you're making the choice and decision to commit to partners that you're giving chances to, but it's because they're lessons. And that's what you're supposed to do. Yep, justice is going to be served, that eventually these lessons is going to be a lesson for you to realize that this is your person. Because how do you know what you like or what you don't like or who you're supposed to be or who you're not supposed to be with if you don't date other people? Yep. Your advice is your perseverance is going to be rewarded with the Sun card. You could have Leo in your chart. You could be drawn to the sun. The sun is like a magnet, and you could be pulled towards people that maybe you are a karmic person that is supposed to go through and teach people their own lessons before you can elevate to your own. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Gemini. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Gemini, what does Spirit want you to know at this time? Stop comparing yourself to everyone else around you. You might be missing out on an opportunity because you're doing too much comparison. You're saying, well, that person got that job and I didn't, or that person is married and I'm not, or that person got that opportunity and I didn't. Your guides are saying, don't compare yourself. Your journey is different than everyone else. Look at that, the Wheel of Fortune. That means you're supposed to move forward without the attachment of other people's opportunities, because your own opportunity, whether this is work or relationship or anything, the King of Pentacles is letting you know that your opportunity will come into your life when it's supposed to. Maybe it's love. We've got that Two of Cups. So what is the advice for Gemini? What is the best advice or guidance for Gemini? Conflict and danger lies in the wait. If you keep comparing yourself to everyone else, it's kind of like you're putting a fork in the road in front of you because your expectation are what other people have. Not what you're supposed to have, but what other people have. Spirit is saying they're watching over you and they're putting blockages in the way because you are expecting other people's life that isn't supposed to be yours right now. Cancer, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Cancer. What does Spirit want you to know at this time? What is it you need to hear, Cancer? You're trying to project and be someone you're not. You're not being authentic with who you are. You're kind of losing yourself in this partnership, in this connection, in work. You're not living your best life and you're not owning your life because you're pretending to be somebody that you're not. Three of Pentacles. It could be at work. You could be pretending like you're better than other people. In a relationship, you could think that you have to be who your partner wants you to be. Maybe you look the way your partner wants you to look. You do what your partner wants you to do. You're making a choice and decision because you don't want to lose something, but you're losing yourself in the process. So your guides are saying you need to be you. Whoever wants to be with you because of you, whether it's coworkers, whether it's friends, whether it's a partnership, a romantic relationship, true love is going to accept you for who you are, regardless of what love situation it is. So stop pretending to be somebody you're not. Leo, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Leo, what does Spirit want you to know at this time? What is it you need to know? What does Leo need to know? You don't need to play games to keep the person you love interested in you. So if you have past trauma that you haven't moved on from and you're playing head games with your new person, you don't need to do that. You're going to end up losing this person if you do. Yeah, there's something about you're unhappy with something from your past. We got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So whatever that is, you need to let it go. You're caught up in your head. You're playing victim. You're self-sabotaging potentially a current connection. You need to let the past from your trauma go so you can move on, heal from it, so that you don't play games with your current partner. What is the advice for Leo? Your true feelings are being masked. So there's something that you're needing to express, something you're needing to be aware of, why you're playing games with your new person or your current person. Virgo, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Virgo, what does Spirit want you to know? What do you need to hear that's going to serve your highest good? Virgo, what does Virgo need to know? Oh my goodness, that's a lot. Don't let others know you're interested, and you might be somebody who feels like you're a lone wolf because you're seeking to be this perfect person, and so you're putting certain boundaries in place with people around you, and because of that, you're giving mixed signals to people around you, because one minute you're maybe having no boundaries, and the next minute you're putting boundaries where you're pulling your energy back. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. You could be caught up in your head about your own flaws, and you may feel like, oh, that's a deal breaker, that this person isn't going to love you or want to be with you because of certain things. But then you get close to this person and then you pull back. It feels like this back and forth energy, and you're giving mixed signals. You need to get out of your head that nobody's perfect. Yeah, you need to have more of an approach where you're going to receive good. You're blocking your path by doing this mixed signal thing with you and your person. If you don't have a person, it could be within yourself that you're putting certain boundaries in place. Libra, if you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Libra, what does Spirit want you to know? What is it you need to hear? You need to get out and mingle with new people. Everybody who wants a commitment, you can't just sit home and think that they're going to be delivered to your door. So everybody who says, oh, I want a relationship, but you're not social, you're not going to have a relationship. How can you have a relationship if you're not going to be social? There's some type of unhappiness you have, but your intuition is telling you you can take control of the situation. This is the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, that you are in charge of your love life. If you want a relationship, you need to socialize more. You need to get out so that you can meet somebody. What's your advice? Good fortune and friendships can come your way. You just need to seek guidance and union with Spirit. So maybe ask Spirit to help you decide what you should do, on how you should get out, or where you should go as confirmation and to get out of your comfort zone. Scorpio, if If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Scorpio. What does Spirit want you to know, Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to know? Your fear of being hurt has made you put in retreat mode. You kind of got caught up in a web of lying to yourself that you're just going to repeat the same pattern. So you've kind of pulled back and retreated from everyone and not wanting to go towards something new. Yeah, it looks like the Seven of Wands, you're very guarded, and the Two of Pentacles, you've not made the healing a priority. You've kind of went back and forth about it. There is a need for you with that Three of Cups to work with other people that can help you feel supported, to make you feel reestablished so that you don't keep repeating the pattern of going in isolation mode, pushing people away. What's the advice? Time is of the essence. Your abilities are going to be triumphant over adversity. So being able to allow other people to support you is going to help you during this time to not feel stuck. Sagittarius. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Sagittarius. What does Spirit want you to know at this time? You tell people too much about yourself too quickly, too soon. You need to sit back and listen, because you're driving people away because maybe you're criticizing past partners that you were with and you're focusing on the negative, not the positive. That, yeah, your intuition is telling you to be quiet. Shh is what I'm hearing. You're putting way too much negative energy out there with other people because you're criticizing a past partner with a new partner. Your advice? Use your strength to be subtle when you approach new people, and your ability to enchant people is something good. However, you don't realize you're focusing on negative qualities of a past partner, which is very critical, and it is coming across as bad. Capricorn. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. All right, Capricorn, what does Spirit want you to know? Capricorn, what does Spirit want Capricorn to know? Let go of your ex completely so that you can welcome new love into your life. You've been really busy with holding on, making excuses not to date. You need to make time to let go of the past, the world. You need to finally close it out. Let your ex go. And the Hierophant. Learn that there's a lesson that was attached to this. And it could be that you need to learn how to open up with the Queen of Cups. Show your feelings and emotions to yourself. But be brave to finally let that partner completely go. What's the advice for Capricorn? Your true feelings are being masked, and your guides are watching over you, but it's time for you to listen to the signs of synchronicity so that this is a chapter that you do need to close out. Aquarius. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Aquarius, what does Spirit want you to know at this time? Aquarius, what is it you need to hear? What does Aquarius need to know? What does Spirit want them to know? You really are a loner. You're being a lone wolf right now. Are you afraid of loving someone who could possibly hurt you? You're giving a lot of mixed signs to the universe about your approach. One minute you want somebody, the next minute you don't. You need to be very clear with what it is that you want. You definitely have some hurt and disappointment that you haven't overcome. There's a lack of stability when it comes to stepping into the light of being approached by other people. So you need to be clear. What do you want? Do you want a relationship or do you not want a relationship? Your advice is to seek wisdom and use what you know to be the best reward. What's going to bring you the most success when it comes to what you really truly desire. I think you need to get clear on what that is first. Pisces. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, my website is TimelessDivineTarot.com. I do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround. Pisces. What does Spirit want you to know at this time, Pisces? What do you need to know? Choose a partner who's going to commit to you. You can't experience true love and intimacy if you don't open up your heart to a partner that is committal. You could be going towards people that don't like to commit, that you find that you like the chase, and you keep having new beginnings because you keep chasing people that are non-committal. Yeah, you're chasing people that are coming towards you in lustful manner, not commitment material. There's definitely something about, you do have a lot of options, but are they quality good options is what your guides are saying. You know, you only want to be vulnerable for the people that are going to be vulnerable for you. Your best piece of advice, recognize conflict in a situation with a person that you are going towards. If you feel that it's not going to be successful, it's not going to be, they're not going to be open to commitment, then you're wasting your time if that's what you want. You don't have to be vulnerable to every person and expose yourself to people who really aren't wanting a commitment or wanting a partnership.